Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Robin here on Gaming with Chips, coming at you with yet another Red Dead Redemption 2 tips tutorial, whatever you want to call it. In this video, we're gonna break down the wanted system and analyze how the wanted system works on a more fundamental level in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm also going to share my best tips and tricks how to possibly avoid getting wanted in the game as well. And if you're interested in more tips, tutorials, you want to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. And yeah, with that said, let's get started. Alright, so this is the basic level. Whenever you commit a crime, a chain of events will begin with many possible branching paths depending on how you decide to behave. Now, as a general rule, encounters with the law are extremely lethal and may very well lead to you become completely overwhelmed in just a few minutes time if you opt to resist. What's worse is that each of your individual crimes, let's say you're robbing trains, killing a few lawmen, everything you do will be added to the bounty placed on your head. This can soon become very costly, making it preferable to flee in practically all situations rather than staying and fighting, even as awesome as it sounds. So how does the wanted system work on a fundamental level? First off, you start off as an unknown to the law forces, but if you commit a crime, either of three things will happen. Number one, a nearby character witnesses the scene and investigates, and you get wanted. Number two, if nobody sees you, then you won't get wanted. Tips here is to always wear a mask or a banana in every situation upon making a crime. And lastly, number three, if there's no witnesses, the crime will remain unknown to the law forces and you're gonna be good to go as well. Now, if you have characters witnesses your crime, best way is to run up on the witnesses and prevent them from reporting the crime by using either violence or threats. By doing so, you will avoid getting a bounty or a penalty. But let's say your witness gets away, what happens then? Well, witnesses then will report the crime and a bounty is placed on your head, and the wanted system is activated. In that state, each crime is worth a specific bounty value. Now, every instance of a crime increases the bounty by its assigned value. The current bounty value is automatically shown when you enter a new area, or it can be displayed manually by pressing the down button on the D-pad. Anyway, once you are wanted, lawmen will arrive on site. At this point, you now have two choices. You can either give up and get arrested, though this can only be done if you only committed a minor crime like running into another character, for example, or anything other very small things where nobody were killed. In those cases, you will be taken to prison where you will serve a bit of time and the bounty is then cleared. There is also a possibility that your gang might come and rescue you at this stage as well. Now, if your crime is heavier and you resist a surrender, you will activate the wanted level Phase 1, which is also known as active pursuit. Lawmen have been altered to a crime and are actively trying to kill you. On the compass, a red radius circle appears around you. As long as the law have you in sight, the circle remains centered on your position. Now, if you lose sight of you, the circle will remain at the last known location. Now, in addition to standard lawmen, extra forces can be dispatched if you resist to kill the lawman. Deputy resistance, wagons, town mobs, dogs and marshals might start chasing you down at this point. Now, if you happen to get away, the secondary wanted phase will kick in, more known as the passively wanted. Now, if you manages to escape the red circles and remain unseen till the gauge is empty, lawmen will stop actively searching for you as well. Now, as long as the bounty is still up, you will face an increased number of lawmen and bounty hunters along roads and checkpoints within the state. After 12 hours have elapsed, a bounty posse may occasionally come after you when out in the wilderness. This only happens for high severity crimes. If you commit 12 distinct high severity crimes times within 60 minutes, certain towns will go into lockdown. Now, lockdown results in limited opportunities and interactions, there will be fewer characters available, and many shops will now be closed, and if any lawman in the region spots you, active pursuit resumes. A town that is under lockdown usually ends after 350 in-game minutes. Worth knowing is that crossing state lines will conclude an active pursuit as well, but it will not end the passive phase. So even if you run into another state, you will still be wanted, but more in a passive way, and that's how the wanted system works on a fundamental level. If you want to learn how you can effectively avoid getting wanted and how you can possibly avoid getting a bounty, there's other videos on the channel that will cover that for you as well. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, have an awesome day, right? Bye!